It's your boy Food coming at you all the brand new Supreme Nike collection. Okay, where the fucking shoes at? Where the fucking Air Maxes at, man? I'm tired of being bullshitted by this brand. I feel like every time I hear about this new Supreme Nike shoe, this bitch gets delayed an entire year. Nike stock is plummeting. They need to lock the fuck in, man. They gotta stop delaying this shit because, yeah, we're supposed to be getting some Air Maxes to match this release, but this week it looks like we're just gonna be getting the clothes, so let's get into talking about this full collection. Drop a like if you guys enjoy. I told you guys I'd have this unboxing done this weekend. Well, guys, you know I've been going through a tough time recently. The TikTok got hacked and now somebody hit my car, man. Let's go. Someone backed into me, dented my shit, and then dipped, so it's been a really dope last week for me. I'm sorry, y'all. Just been very demotivated, but it's time to lock in. It's a new leaf, new chapter, new week, new bricks. Let's get into talking about it. Maybe let me know what you guys plan on going for. I've seen the full drop list. Looks crazy this week. You're gonna see that after this, but today I just want to focus on the Nike, so let's get into it. Now, of course, first things first, I always like to remind you guys, if you want to join my private Discord group browser where I do a write-up every single week of my favorite stuff to go for, and I feel like I have been crushing the call-outs so far this season. It's a great time to join as we have a huge release going on this week. You also get add to cart services if you want someone to run a bot for you, and just a plethora of other information about reselling online. Hit the link in the comments, get a free 7-day trial. There's also a free Discord link there if you just want to interact with some other Supreme heads. Let's get into this collection though. I'm honestly very wowed by this one. I woke up to the news of this drop. We knew about some of these leaks like the Rugby, the track items, but damn, the leather goods they kept undercover, because holy shit, man, this might be the best item out of the collection. This leather jacket, beautiful center Nike swoosh. I absolutely love this one. It's nice to see a leather item again from Supreme Nike. You guys might have forgotten there was an anorak back in the day. Those resell for a ton of money now. I remember Odell rocked one, I think. One of the big things with these Nike collections with Supreme is, if you think about it, a lot of these Nike athletes can actually rock this stuff, so they'll spend big bread on it. We usually see some crazy prices out of Supreme Nike, and this leather jacket is certainly going to be one of them. Really tastefully done jacket. The only problem I guess I have with this is there could have been a little more Supreme branding. I don't even see any branding on this thing right now. I would have assumed it'd be on the collar or something. Does it really not say Supreme anywhere on this jacket? It has to be somewhere. I have to imagine. Maybe it's on like the sleeve or something. But really good start. Love this leather jacket. Next up, we got a little glimpse at this hoodie. We got the Supreme script logo on the top, and also this Nike hat that I'm definitely gonna be green lighting this week. Supreme Nike hats just always age very well. Even though I don't love this hat, this black colorway at least is really nice. Other colors, I don't know about them, but yeah, so far really solid start. And I mean, the black colorway jacket is a lot nicer. What even is this? It's like a gray. I don't know about this color, man. I feel like they could have given us something different. A nice washed brown look might have been kind of dope, but I'm not gonna hate on it. But the black jacket is way better. Another shot of the Nike hat right there. Backside hit. This one's a lot cleaner, I guess. It's not quite as loud branding since you don't have the white on black, but I don't know. Not my favorite color for the leather jacket there. And next up, we got the full tracksuit. Are those also the Supreme Nike Air Maxes we're supposed to see? I think they are. But let's focus on the tracksuit first. Honestly, this is a super wearable one. The pants, I mean, they're not the craziest in the world, but I feel like Supreme Nike likes to keep it pretty simplistic. I think this is a really well designed jacket. I don't love the gray paneling, I have to say. That throws me off a little bit, but the pants, man, I think the track pants are actually really clean in this collab. Does it say World Famous on there? Yeah, it looks like it does. So far, pretty good. And next up, okay, that World Famous looks tough on the back of the jacket. I actually have to say the gray looks a lot better on this back panel. I don't love it quite as much on the front, but overall, a pretty clean jacket. For the most part, I'm really not a tracksuit person. You'll never see me in the matching fit like that. Just not my thing. So pretty skippable for me, but I think the items by themselves are really clean. Not mad about them. We got the black track jacket next. I'm curious, do you guys like this track jacket more than the last one Supreme Nike did? I think that was a year ago or so. We had the white, the multicolor, the black. I think this one looks better. As someone that bought that last one, this one's a full zip, the other was a quarter zip. I think I'm preferring this one so far, although the multicolor was better, I'll say that. But these are pretty clean, very wearable items. I don't know if these are gonna bring in crazy bread like that, because there is kind of some missing Supreme branding. There's really not a lot going in the Supreme department. We do got that World Famous, but I don't know if that's gonna be enough for people. Next up, I don't know about the yellow, y'all. I do not know about the yellow for this one. Very bold take, but the yellow and gray, I mean, this looks terrible. The dude doesn't even want to show his face, bro. We can't even identify this motherfucker. He was like, God fucking damn it. That's what happens when you get there late for the Supreme Supreme Nike photo shoot, you get the fucking yellow tracksuit, man. Ain't nobody want that shit. I'm sorry if you like this color. That's all good. It's definitely gonna be sitting there for you on the website because I think this is gonna be the worst performing by far. This really doesn't look, I mean, this photo is tough, but I don't know, man. Yellow tracksuit, kind of crazy. I think this is a skip. And next up, oh man, this Rugby looks so fucking sick. We got this beautiful long sleeve button up polo, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'll call it a Rugby. I love this shirt, man. Really simple, clean Nike look. Kind of has that 90s vibe to it. Love the purple colorway. I believe it has a world famous embroidered on the back collar as well. Black and white color, a little more boring to me. I mean, it's certainly wearable. I think all these colors are wearable, but I really like the little spray of color on this, man. Like that purple, come on, bro. It's a little more fun than the black. But yeah, there you go. World famous on the back. Nike hit. This one's really well done. I absolutely love this item. I think it might be my favorite out of the collection, aside from the leather jacket that I don't know the retail of it yet, but I'm scared. I don't even want to ask. But next up, I love the idea of this giving us a Supreme Nike vest. I'm definitely a fan of that, but does this not just look crazy low quality, man? Like this vest just, I don't know. I really am not that wowed by it. I love the concept. The yellow, like it looks great. It just looks really cheaply made in my personal opinion. So I'm kind of going to be skipping on it, but I do like the idea of bringing out a vest for us. A nice little springtime item. But here we have the zip up hoodie. I don't know if you can call this a Nike Tech. Like it doesn't fully look like a Nike Tech, but it's almost there. It's super close to looking like one. So fuck it. We Nike Tech boys, man. We're just going to call it one because it's probably the closest we're going to get from Supreme and Nike. But you have a Supreme hit on the top that I've seen some close-up images of, and I don't know, the embroidery looks a little shoddy. I'm not going to lie, man. This collection feels like it's a little cheaply made, but what else can you expect out of Nike, whose quality has been just going in the gutter the last 5 years? So yeah, don't love this hoodie. It's nothing I would really wear, but I'm sure some of you guys are gonna like it because it's pretty clean, kind of looks like a Tech. And again, you got the track pants, which I'm really a fan of. These track pants are, I think these are track pants. I don't know if there's sweats in this collection. Sorry y'all, I've not looked that much at this collection. I believe those are just the track pants. That's the back hit. And boys, the Nike bag is one of the first things I noticed out of this collab when I was looking at the images, because that is tough. I think it's leather as well. Hopefully they're making this some cheap ass leather. I mean, Nike loves their cheap leather, so it has to be, bro, right? Like these can't be some like outlandish prices for the leather goods. That bag is going to be a hot commodity. Every time we get a Supreme Nike bag, does really well on the market. The full black fit looks super clean. A lot of swooshes going on, I'll say that. Like this, you're a walking billboard for Nike if you rock this whole fit. But each item individually, I'm a fan of here. So honestly, the black colorways they crushed it on. I mean, doesn't this pretty much look like a Nike Tech? I'm no fucking Nike Tech savant if you couldn't tell. I know you guys see me wearing them all the time with the shiesty, but I mean, this is about as close as you're gonna get, I feel like. You guys might as well rejoice in it. Bro looks cold as fuck. Looks like the last kid to get picked on the recess team or some shit, bro. Like, holy fuck. Lift your head up, King, bro. Like, come on, dude. You're in a Supreme Nike lookbook. Next up, we have... Wait, no, maybe these are sweats. Holy shit, I'm stupid. It does look like this is a matching sweatsuit. You have a little Air Max tramp stamp, I guess. There's no Air Maxes in this collection, so I don't know why the fuck it even says that. But yeah, this, I don't know, bro. Not really my favorite, the sweatsuit items, but I'm sure for the right person, they're really clean. At the end of the day, they are very wearable, but definitely the staple piece is going to be this leather varsity jacket. So it looks like you have a world famous down by the wrist, but really not any Supreme branding going on with this. That's okay though, because honestly, this center swoosh is so tough, man. Like we all know those hoodies have gone crazy in the vintage market. I think this is Supreme and Nike kind of capitalizing on that, but also adding it to a new style with this leather jacket. This is going to be the premier item. This white colorway that's like cream, I'm really not that into. Honestly, I think the black looks so much better. We should have gotten a brown for the other varsity in my opinion. Track jacket items, not the worst. I would love if Nike went into their archives and pulled out some of their dope 90s designs on their track jackets, because they used to make like the best track jackets next to like, I don't know, maybe Starter. And I would love to see them kind of bring that back, because this just feels like modern Nike, and I don't know, it doesn't like inspire a ton of excitement out of me or anything. I think the yellow is horrible. The purple's not terrible, but I still don't know about that gray paneling. I don't know if that's 3M or not. I kind of doubt it. But the black colorway is definitely the cleanest and the most wearable, and it's going to do the best on the market. I do like that they put the world famous on a lot of these items. So yeah, the track jacket's not too bad. I feel like in hand, I might like them more if I go get one. Next up, the pants, which I don't like any of the colors besides the black. The black are fucking gas. I have to say the black are super wearable. I wouldn't be stunned if these actually did something on the market. Oh, it looks like there is a little Supreme hit on the backside here. Kind of an odd placement. I might have switched the world famous and the Supreme if I'm being honest, but I'm not mad about it. Pretty solid items here. Oh, baby girl, goddamn, these looking buttery, man. I love these Rugbys. Yeah, it looks like they are calling them Rugbys. Super clean. Love that back swoosh. Got the world famous up by the collar, which Supreme used to do that on some of their old Rugbys. I had one back in the day that had that on it, so it's a nice little ode to one of their older items. But yeah, these are beautiful. The red's gorgeous. If there was a baby blue of this motherfucker, man, oh my god, I'd be copping that shit. It would have maybe been nice to see them switch up the white color on at least one of these. They're all just a bold color with the white. I might have liked to see them do something different on one, but I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not complaining. This is probably the most wearable item out of this collection that I also think is the most unique from other Supreme Nike items. Of course, the leather jacket you could also put there, but I don't know. I think more of us will probably be going for these because they're going to be a lot cheaper. But hopefully they're not too much, like 128. Call it a day. No one's Supreme Nike. It's going to be like 148, maybe even 168 if they fucking hate us. If these are 168, just fuck you, Nike. Like straight up, fuck you. You already take enough of our money, put us through the stupid sneakers app. We can't just get a cheap Rugby for once. I know these cost 20 bucks to make. Let's keep going. I'm just complaining now. Sorry. Talking about retail just really gets me worked up. But here we have the sweater vest. The red is not it, bro. I don't know about the red, man. It feels a little too bold. The black, not my thing. I think the yellow is almost the coolest here, but overall, these just look really thin, and I feel like they're just going to be very underwhelming in hand, so I'm kind of out on them, but I'm not going to hate on them for coming out with a different style item for once. Next up, we got these zip-up hooded sweatshirts. I mean, you can't go wrong with these. It's really basic. It literally is just a tiny Supreme hit added to a Nike zip-up. You guys don't really see me wear a lot of Nike clothes. It's not like my favorite brand or anything, so a lot of this stuff doesn't really hit that home for me, but I could see for a big Nike enthusiast, this stuff being pretty cool. Although they do always keep it on the very basic side. It'd be nice to get one funky collection out of Supreme Nike. They do it every once in a while. This is certainly not it. But these are not bad. I think the red maybe might do the best, just has that Supreme look to it the most. And also have these sweatpants, which are really clean. I mean, they're just about what we get with every Supreme Nike pant. It's always just like a back Nike swoosh with the front little side hit. So not a lot to say about them. If you were looking for a pair of sweats though from Nike with Supreme hits, there you go. And oh baby, the leather shoulder bag, please don't fuck us on this one, man. Great hits on both sides. The Supreme hit looks a little weird to me. I don't know, is it just me or does this script logo not look like a normal script logo? Who's that coming off the pick and roll? I don't know. They got the script logo looking a little funky on these, but it is Nike's production, so what can you fucking expect? Not that Supreme is the shining mecca of good quality items, especially nowadays, but overall, these bags are dope. The black is certainly the best, and it's probably going to be one of the first items to sell out from this collection. Next up, the hats. Black hat, definitely the best. I really don't like these other two colorways, and I know this isn't your typical Supreme hat. It's definitely more of a running style. I've bought the running style hats before from Supreme Nike, like the Shocks ones, and those are going for what, like 150 plus now. Always a good investment on a Supreme Nike hat. So that's gonna do it for this full collection. Let me know what you guys think of it. While I do think it's sort of dull, it's a little soulless, we also got some fun wearable items I think people are actually really going to want. The Rugby, the leather jacket, maybe one of these black running hats, the bag. Those are certainly my favorite items. The rest feels like just the typical Supreme Nike collection. So they didn't go too far out of the box on this one, but it is pretty wearable stuff, and hopefully, man, the prices ain't too crazy, because Mooney Boy going through it, and I can't be having no fucking $400 cart this week, man. Like, I can't do it, y'all. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I know today was just Supreme Nike, but I am going to cover the full drop list coming up here soon. Also, I have this unboxing recorded. I just got to finish editing. Getting my card fucking hit this weekend, it kind of fucking knocked some energy out of me, bro. I've just been moping around and shit, but we gotta lock in. It's Supreme season right now. We're here for Nike week. Turn those frowns upside down, man. Let's go. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Drop a like if you did. I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm out, man. Peace.